How to manage daily anger and find inner peace. Anger is one of the most basic human emotions, a natural psychological and physiological response to perceived threats. However, if left unchecked, it can harm relationships, disrupt well-being, and negatively impact physical health. Learning to manage anger doesn't mean suppressing it, but finding ways to express and diffuse it constructively, turning it into an opportunity for growth. This article explores the nature of anger, immediate relief strategies, and long-term habits to help you effectively deal with anger and live a calmer, more composed life. Part 1. Understanding the nature of anger. 1. Where does anger come from? Anger often stems from external stimuli or internal imbalances. It may be triggered by unfair treatment, unexpected setbacks, or unmet expectations. Psychologists suggest that anger is essentially a defense mechanism, alerting us to threats to our self-esteem or security. However, excessive or unresolved anger can dominate our emotions, making it hard to think rationally and act constructively. 1.2 How anger affects the mind and body. Anger doesn't just impact your mental health, it also significantly affects your body. Prolonged anger can lead to cardiovascular problems, high blood pressure, anxiety, and even depression. In the short term, anger can cause rapid heartbeat, elevated blood pressure, and weakened immune function. Managing anger effectively is not only about emotional stability, but also about protecting your physical health. Part 2. Immediate strategies to diffuse anger. 2.1 Deep breathing and relaxation techniques. Deep breathing is one of the simplest and most effective ways to calm anger. When you feel yourself getting angry, stop what you're doing and take a few deep breaths. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly for 8 seconds. Focus on the sensation of air flowing in and out, imagining your anger dissipating with each exhale. This technique activates the parasympathetic nervous system, helping to reduce the body's fight or flight response and restore calmness. Take 2.2. Take a short time out. If you sense that you're on the verge of losing your temper, stepping away from the situation is a wise choice. Creating physical distance gives you a moment to cool down and prevents impulsive words or actions that might escalate the conflict. For example, say, "I need a moment to calm down. Let's talk about this later." Retreat to a quiet space, such as a balcony or garden, for a few minutes to collect your thoughts. 2.3. Write down your emotions. Writing can be a powerful way to process and release anger. Take out a notebook or open a document and write about what triggered your anger. What would you like to say to the person involved? Are there more constructive ways to address the issue? Writing helps you vent your feelings and gain a clearer, more rational perspective on the situation. Part 3. Long-term strategies for emotional management. Build an emotional trigger list. Understanding your emotional triggers is the first step to managing them. For instance, are you angered by criticism or overwhelmed by unexpected events? Keep a record of these triggers and reflect on them. Am I overinterpreting certain situations? Is there a better way to respond? Identifying triggers in advance helps you prepare mentally and reduces the chances of emotional outbursts. 3.2. Practice empathy and perspective taking. Much anger arises from misunderstandings or seeing things from a narrow perspective. Try to put yourself in the other person's shoes and ask, why might they have acted this way? What would I think or feel if I were them? Empathy allows you to view problems from a broader perspective, reducing hostility and paving the way for solutions. 3.3. Use exercise to release stress. Regular physical activity is a great way to channel anger constructively. Exercise not only burns off excess adrenaline, but also releases endorphins, which help you feel more relaxed and happy. Consider a daily 20-minute walk or jog, yoga or meditation to soothe your nervous system and lower the intensity of your anger over time. Part 4. Daily habits for cultivating a peaceful mindset. Reflect on your emotions daily. Spend 5 minutes at the end of each day reflecting on your emotions. What made you angry today? How did you handle it? What could you do differently next time? Daily reflection helps you build emotional awareness and prepares you to respond more thoughtfully in future situations. 4.2. Learn to forgive and let go. Lingering anger often stems from past hurts or perceived injustices. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning others' actions. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional burden. Ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? Is my anger worth the energy it's consuming? Forgiveness is a gift to yourself, enabling you to move on and find peace. Hash 4.3, set positive goals for yourself. Having meaningful goals can shift your focus away from anger and toward constructive pursuits. Spend time each day working on something that excites you, whether it's a career milestone or a personal hobby. A strong sense of purpose can boost your sense of control and reduce emotional volatility. Conclusion: learn from anger and live more calmly. Anger is not inherently bad. What matters is how you deal with it. By using immediate relief strategies and developing long-term emotional management habits, you can transform anger from a destructive force into an opportunity for growth. Every instance of anger is a chance to understand yourself better and refine your responses. As the saying goes, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal. The one who gets burned is you. Learning to manage your anger not only brings peace, but also allows you to embrace life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. This article provides a comprehensive, structured guide for understanding and managing anger, offering both immediate and long-term solutions to live a calmer, more fulfilling life.